Hello, my friends, and welcome back. My name is Rod. Here's a video about some recent finds, about some stuff I won with a gift card I got in a contest, and just some rambling. A couple weeks ago, I won a contest that Jason, the old millennial, was hosting. It was a great contest about our high school years. Really fun contest, and I won. And I got a gift card to Amazon, and this is what I bought from Jason's gift card. Uncle Tupelo, uh, recorded in 2019, released 2020, right at the height of the pandemic. Really good album by Sunvolt. I've been streaming it. I haven't opened this copy. Fantastic stuff. Talks about his marriage in here. He talks about Black Lives Matter. Very cool album. Sunvolt. We all know Sunvolt. An extension of, if you will, the band Uncle Tupelo. So, also I bought Charles Mingus. Tone Poem. It's a fantastic CD. Charles Lloyd. Gosh, this whole thing is amazing. I wanted it on album, but the album on Amazon is like $60, and it's a great album, but is it $60 good for one album? Yes, I just don't have $60 to drop on one album. And I got the CD. It sounds great. Blue Note. The song on here, the second song called Ramblin'. There's some really cool guitar work in this song. It's amazing. If you like jazz, he experiments with a lot of different sounds. The guy's just amazing. Charles Lloyd. This year he's releasing 3 albums. That's a lot of albums for an old man to release. So, man, I'm so happy I won that contest. Jason, the old millennial, thank you for hosting the contest. I was able to add these great stuff to my collection. Also, over the weekend, my wife took me to the record store, Lost and Found Records in Knoxville, Tennessee, and I traded a bunch of stuff in. Some of them were doubles. Some of them were stuff I knew I'm never gonna listen to. Man, I'm just not gonna dig it. There's none in there I'm gonna regret getting rid of. It's all stuff that, man, other people would be really happy with, but I just had it in my collection to have it in my collection, kind of thing. Well, with my trade credit, I got Courtney Barnett's debut album. I love Courtney Barnett. I've got her last 2 albums. I had this on CD when it first came out, and I gave it away for whatever reason. I don't know why I did. Someone said, we're in my car, so they really dig the music, and I just handed it to them. Excuse the glare. Courtney Barnett. Sometimes I sit and think, and sometimes I just sit. It's her debut album, Australian lady. Kind of reminds me of Chrissie Hynde. Just some seriously cool rock and roll music. Great lyrics. It's just hard to explain other than it's a rock and roll album. I mean, you can't break it down and define it as anything else. Clever lyrics, some cool guitar work. It's rock and roll, man. Enjoy it. Buy this album. Courtney Barnett. Also, I picked up 2 Miles Davis albums I've been wanting. Someday My Prince Will Come. Miles Davis reissue. And this sounds great. It sounds amazing. Columbia Records reissue. I'm sure you're all familiar with this album. It's a great album to begin with, and they did such a good job repressing it. Very mellow. Nothing like Bitches Brew. And I love Bitches Brew, but this is totally chilled out. have a glass of wine or a glass of brandy, whatever you do, chill, relax with whoever you're with. Also, I got this one. I've not opened it yet. This is Music on Vinyl copy of this wonderful album, On the Corner by Miles Davis. So I picked up some really cool stuff in that trade. Very, very happy with that trade. Exciting day when you go to the record store. You know you're going to get trade credit. Then they tell you the amount, and you're like, oh my God, what am I going to get for this? You're putting stuff back, picking stuff up. Well, I got home that day from the record store, and it was Saturday. And they were having a street fair in Clinton called Market Night. They had Market Street shut down. And I took some CDs. If you remember my last video, I bought that big thing of CDs. I took a bunch down there, and I had gotten cases for them. And I was, peddling CDs and everything. And I was doing pretty well. And I ran into another guy there who had a booth set up. Now, they kind of frown on me because they pay the money to set up a booth, and I'm just walking around town selling them, not being set up. But they didn't say nothing. Anyway, he had some really cool stuff. And I sold some comic books that I've had forever to somebody that night. And I sold some CDs. I made a few extra dollars, and I bought this Black Sabbath box set. Now, I don't know if it's missing a lid to it, if it came with one, but it still had this, which would have been on the back of it, I guess, when you bought it, with wrapped in cellophane. Black Sabbath, 1970 through 1978. Still has the booklet with it. And the booklet was in really good shape. I was showing a friend of mine. She's like, man, that's never really even been opened. The spine's not even broken on this book. The Ozzy Years is basically what it is. Each side of the CD case had a lit up box they came in. So it's kind of cool. Got Black Sabbath, Debut, Masters of Reality, Sabotage, Volume 4. Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath, Paranoid, Technical Ecstasy, and Never Say Die. And I know that's not the order they were released. But for the money I spent on this, it was like really, really low. And it was pretty much free money the way I was looking at it, because I just sold some comic books and some CDs. So it was really sweet, man. I'm super stoked about the Black Sabbath box set. And also, he had this. Can you see? Queen. The Queen box set. Now, the box itself, the hinges broke, sadly, but who cares, right? I mean, I care, but it's not a deal breaker. All the CDs were in perfect shape. And this one is called the Crown Jewel, I believe. Still has the booklet with it. Nice booklet. Looks like it's never been opened. And the CDs. You got Queen, their debut album. Now, I don't know the order. This is their second album. I know that. Queen 2. As far as the rest of them, I'm not 100% sure their order they came out, so I'm not showing you in that order. Sheer Heart Attack. A Night at the Opera. Or, excuse me, yeah, A Night at the Opera. Started to say day. Then you got A Day at the Races. Both quality, both really good CDs. You got Jazz. News of the World. And I like how they did this one. cool. Queen, News of the World. And last but not least, they did The Game, which I really love this album. I don't have a copy of it now. Well, I do now, but I've had copies of this on vinyl before, and it's a solid album. I really, really dig that album. And again, this was, I mean, just a great day of running into a lot of good music, doing trade for it. So when you're spending no money, that's an awesome thing. Well, thank you guys for watching. I'm going to thank the Old Millennial once again. Peace. Check out his channel. Please go check out the Old Millennial's channel. I'm going to kick back and listen to this new music. I don't know what I'm going to listen to. Miles Davis, Black Sabbath, Queen. I'm not even that big of a Queen fan. So I feel kind of bad having this. Maybe one day I can gift it to a Queen fan. I'd love to make somebody happy who likes Queen. Peace, guys. Thanks for watching.